All right, let's go ahead and get started. Um, First of all, I have to say that as I was shuffling your spread, Gemini, I really felt like I wanted to um, guide you to really, and it's very hard because Geminis are very much in the mind, very logical, very wanting to know all of the answers, think kind of people. But I really do feel like one of the biggest messages I can give you for April, Gemini, is to follow your intuition. Listening to your heart, paying attention to your claircognizance, which is thoughts and ideas that come to you, because those are answered prayers. I feel like I want to mention your clairaudience, which is the loving guidance that you hear in your mind or from other people or messages through music, because I really do feel like if you can do this, and because I feel fear is being purged, but if you can do this, it's going to literally bring some nice gifts your way. I feel balance. But I do feel like something that's no longer serving you has ended or either will end in April. I do feel like this is about relationships, walking away from somebody or somebody walking away from you. But that's going to be a good thing. It's for a higher purpose. So the overall energy I pulled for the session was strength, which is taming of the ego, taming of the beast inside, and allowing the heart to guide the mind, not the other way around. I want to also point out the beautiful infinity sign above her head, just to remind you that you are an infinite being and you can, um, if you are feeling called to be on your own right now, you can do this. You can manifest whatever it is that you want into physical reality. You just have to tame that mind and follow that heart. The angel message card that I pulled for you this month was cleanse and detoxify. This doesn't surprise me. This can literally be getting away from negative people, negative situations, getting away from your own negative thoughts, energy cleansing, Reiki, meditation, making sure that you're eating a nice clean diet. The message on this card says, with great love and respect, we ask that you detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us, and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. Beautiful message there. Transformation. I definitely feel transformation for Gemini this month. Coming back into balance, spiritual journey, all that fun stuff. So what I'm definitely feeling like is I want to remind you, Geminis, to let go of the past. Any regret around the past, negative thinking about or negative situations that are keeping you from coming into your truth or standing in your power. It really is time for you to let that go. I definitely feel like there are some decisions that need to be made, and I do feel like it's because you're scared to step forward and move forward in independence. And just remember that you cannot change the past, but you can certainly learn from it. And when you remind yourself and remember every single day that your heart is leading you in a certain direction for a reason, you will be able to overcome it. What I feel like I want to say to you is just kind of surrender to the unknown a little bit, Gemini, because as much as you're going to want answers this month, they're not necessarily going to be given. You are definitely on what would be considered a ascensionary path, a spiritual journey. So just kind of surrender the unknown and know that the past is not necessarily going to repeat itself, and you are being shown how to stand in your power. I definitely feel like there were some connections, some soulmate connections that are leaving your life, but it's going to be okay. I definitely feel the fear around that, but it's ultimately going to bring you into a place of miracles, really. Like I said at the beginning, I feel like this is all happening for a reason. And, we just had that new moon in Aries, which is calling us to take action on what it is that we've been feeling. So if there are connections who are leaving your life, or soulmates, or it's going to be for your higher good. I feel like it's going to be for like inner wishes coming true, like what you truly want, to be able to come into your life. Remember that you're never alone. You have a team of people. I do feel like I want to encourage you to plant your seeds. And those of you who have been planting your seeds, congratulations. I feel like you are just simply waiting for them to come back to you. These are people who've been getting into mission, who have been listening to their intuition and their guidance. And I definitely feel like money is going to be something that is going to come your way. Just have a little bit of patience. And just keep listening. It's really interesting. The Fool was right underneath that card as well, which is somebody who just simply listens to their intuition, and allows their heart to guide them. I definitely feel like there's some self-deception going on around you, Gemini. This could be chronic thinking that you are not good enough, that you can't do this, or that things aren't going to work out for your highest good. Again, I just feel like what I want to say to you is it's really all about you having patience and not being immature, or having, don't act out of fear is what I really want to say with this. Don't be immature about the situation. Just allow. And I do also say, I want to say, don't judge yourself so harshly. What I really feel like is, you're going to be coming into a place of balance, ultimately knowing that you're going to be okay on your own, that you're going to be okay wherever this path is bringing you. And I want to remind you that what it really means to be happy, when you're actually happy, that means that you're on the right path. So give the chronic thinking a rest. Maybe spend some time in meditation, listening to some binaural beats, whatever you need to do to go within and get in touch with the heart, not the mind, will bring you some balance. The Queen of Wands was right underneath that as well, which means stepping into your creative power. Whatever it is, Gemini, you can definitely accomplish what it is that you set your mind to. That's your strong point. But I definitely feel like it's going to be getting around like-minded people, building solid foundations for yourself, walking away from that which no longer serves you. And I definitely feel like getting a strong foundation underneath you that's going to last a lifetime. So again, that could have to do with mission work as well. I've got the High Priestess here. I've got High Priestess. I've got Angel of Psychic Ability. I've got all kinds of other feelings, like just really listen to your intuition, and know that it is leading to a new beginning for you. The thing I can say about the High Priestess energy is she just knows. She has so much faith, and she doesn't question. She just goes where she knows because she feels it. She doesn't have to justify anything to anyone. She just knows. And I do feel like, again, it's all about perseverance and knowing that you're being led down a path for a reason. I definitely feel like there's some mental battles fighting. What I want to say is fighting your life purpose. Some of you guys have come into clarity about who you are and what you are here for. And it's definitely keeping you up at night. You might possibly be thinking there's no way this is logical, or how can I do this? But I feel like you're like battling it for the sake of battling it, when in all reality, in your heart, you truly know. This is like stressing at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when you think everything is awful, not being able to sleep, type of energy. But what I want to say to you is that the old has to kind of die in order for the new beginnings to start. And I have the King of Pentacles here for you, and I have the Queen of Pentacles for you. I feel like I want to say to you, don't worry about money or how money is going to come into you. It's coming. It will be delivered. But you have to trust in that inner voice and where you're being guided, and know that it's guiding you towards a certain direction for a reason. I literally want to say to you, like, the world is your oyster. You already know which way you want to go, so just allow yourself to be guided, and trust. I don't normally do this, but the Three of Swords is under here as well, which is allowing yourself to be vulnerable. King of Wands, which is stepping into your creative power. And King of Cups, which is self-love and self-mastery. Master of emotion. So just felt like those messages were relevant for you. I am going to go ahead and pull 3 cards from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphin deck by Doreen Virtue. Love, love, love the practical messages on these cards. I just feel a lot of transformation for you, Gemini, and I know I can feel the fear and the worry. But just remember that you have the discipline and the perseverance, to listen to where it is that you're being guided and know that your purpose is being exposed to you or being shown to you for a reason, and you just need to trust. Just trust. The first message I have for you is simplify your life. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. The very first feeling I had when I pulled this card was some of you guys may be guided to move, and it's time for you to start getting rid of material items that you don't want to have to move, or things that can help maybe with cost. Whatever that is, I just felt like I wanted to say it really is time for you to simplify and get rid of some old clutter and baggage. The second message make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. I've got the Star card here, which is all about wishes and miracles coming true. So again, it's all about you getting into meditation, really focusing on who you are and what you want, and believing that it can happen. Staying positive. Not allowing that mind to become overactive. Awesome. Definitely feel mission energy here. I'll tell you that. Stepping into your power and becoming the ultimate creator of your life. Transformation. The third card I have is self-employment. You are a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Absolutely. Fantastic. I love this. That's what I was saying. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, trusting in your purpose. Wow, that actually is quite amazing. I will also be pulling 3 Angel Romance cards for you by Doreen Virtue, but you know, I'm going to actually change it up just a little bit. Because of this card that just came through, I'm also going to pull a Life Purpose card as well. I've been doing that for all of the signs, but I've been doing it at the end of the readings. I'm actually going to do it now, just because I feel like I want to. Boom. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. So, powerful message for you there, Gemini. All right, 3 cards from the Romance Angels and Oracle deck. Please keep in mind that this is just whoever it is that you're thinking about. You don't necessarily have to be with this person. Remember that the ultimate relationship is with yourself first, creating that love and balance within. But if you'd like to take a minute to go ahead and set your intentions, you can certainly do that. First message I have for you is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. What I felt with this card as well is allowing passion into your life, and allowing not just romantic passion, but being passionate about everything in your life. Because in order to attract passion into your life, you need to have passion in your life. Second card I have for you is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Absolutely. When you become more in balance with yourself, not needing any validation from anyone or anything, and not needing anyone, it's pretty amazing how the right people in your life show up at the right time. That did not feel right. 3, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Well, that just pretty much sums up the whole spread. So, awesome cards. I have also been going through and pulling Ascended Masters cards for all of the signs as well. So I'm going to go ahead and pull an Ascended Master card for the overall energy of the spread, and then I will be reading it from the guidebook. So I've got Hilarion, Health and Healing. And then underneath that I have Open Your Heart to Love. So I'm going to go ahead and read the message from the guidebook. Hilarion, Health and Healing. I absolutely love, I just want to bring up how much green is in this spread, which I really relate to heart healing. Archangel Raphael. All right, it says this card is a sign of healing. Your divine healing power has awakened you to feel compelled to help others heal. Life purpose, for those of you who are feeling that. Just as you've been healed, so too do you want to others to enjoy health and vitality. You're supported in making life changes so that you can continue to heal yourself and others. Let go of any fears or restrictive thinking to fully open the miracles of healing. Additional meanings for this card: an illness or injury is going to be healed. You are a healer. It is safe for you and a good time for you to be in a health or healing career. Study healing modalities. A little bit about Hilarion. Hilarion is also known as Saint Hilarion or Master Hilarion. He was a 4th century Middle Easterner excuse me, who became renowned for his successful healing work. Hilarion was beloved by both Christians and those who practiced old religions. Much of his life and healing work was immortalized by St. Jerome's writings, which described Hilarion healing by commanding earthbound spirit attachments to leave. Calling upon Hilarion for any issue involving healing or clearing of energy, or call upon Hilarion for any issue involving healing or the clearing of energy. It's like I couldn't read today. I'm so sorry, but I hope those messages came through for you. So I just feel so strongly, Gemini, like, yes, there's going to be some possible loss or some situations that are falling out of your life, but it's ultimately going to be for your higher good, causing you to step into your own power, self-empowerment, knowing that you are on the right path and trusting in your heart. If you take only one message away from this month's spread, it's going to be to listen to the High Priestess that's calling you. I feel like many of you are being called to become High Priestesses, or the energy is trying to come out in you, listening to that heart. So